Hi guys, Rob at Optimal Bodies, sponsored by Damn Fitness, so check them out at damnfitness.com. Some really great gym clothing, look good while you're trying to look good. So, right, this video is about pre-workouts. Do we need them? What they're for? If you can't afford a pre-made one, what's the best remedy of making your own with the ingredients? So first of all, a pre-workout drink is something you take about 30 to 45 minutes before you go into the gym. Whether you're doing weights or cardio, it doesn't really matter. So the main purpose of a pre-workout is to give you the energy, motivation and drive to make it through that workout. So it'll often have things like caffeine in, beta-alanine, which as you're going through the reps, you get that burning sensation in your muscle which stops you from being able to contract. So beta-alanine actually stops that burning from occurring as quickly, so you can do more reps, cause more damage to the muscle, and you get a better workout. There's also things like vasodilators. You might have heard of like NO-Xplode, so it's the nitrous that knocks nitrous oxide that causes the veins to dilate, so you get more blood into muscle, more oxygen, more waste products taken out as quickly. So again, you can keep going for longer, whether that's for endurance or you're doing the weights. There's also things like amino acids, which some people believe when you train, you break down muscle tissue as well. So your body will use like carbs and fat, but it can also use your muscle tissue, which we don't want. So if there's amino acids, usually branched chain amino acids, which are quickly absorbed, the body will use them as fuel before it'll tap into your hard-earned muscle stores. So that's what's usually in them. There's also other sort of things. Some have carbs in, but highly recommend not having the carbs before training, as I spoke of before. So what will happen is any carbs you ingest, any sugar, the body will use that as fuel rather than your own store. So when you do eat your carbs after training, depending what program you're on, then you've more chance of spilling over and causing fat storage. So some good ones out there on the market. You've got NO-Xplode by BSN. That's a good one. You've got Super Pump by Gaspari Nutrition, and there's various other ones, but I'd go for a low carb one and then like quite a high caffeine based one. Not too many ingredients, you don't need too much. And also creatine is in some of those pre-workouts. That gives you more energy, gives you more ATP, which is the energy used to create muscle contractions. So what do we do if we don't have enough money or you don't want to take these products? You can make your own, and I've come up with this idea myself, and it works quite well, and it's got specific ingredients that do specific things that we need before training. So number one, coffee. So very simple, but specifically that's for the caffeine content. So the caffeine gives you, it's obviously a stimulant. So if you're tired after work or you're still tired in the morning, you train in the morning, you want that quick buzz. So take a couple of teaspoons of that in your morning coffee or a pre-workout coffee. That'll give you a stimulant and a buzz. You get like a little adrenaline rush. Also can make you happy. You get a dopamine response and you get really fired up for the training. And also if you take it in the morning, you get the same effect as if you trained at ideal time at night. So the ideal time to train is about 3 to 5 p.m. studies are showing, and that's mainly because your pain threshold actually goes up, so you can battle through the weights more often for longer without your body saying let's quit. So you get that, you mimic that same effect by having coffee in the morning. So that's another good reason to take it. Now another little secret that I want you to put in your coffee: coconut oil. So a couple of reasons for this. It's got medium chain triglycerides in, so that's fast absorbing fat. Most fats take 3 to 5, 6 hours to get in your system. This is pretty much instant. So you take a couple of teaspoons of that, mix it in with your coffee, it's quite nice. And also you get fat burning effect. So what happens is your body uses that fat to create ketones, which your body runs off, but it burns a lot of fat creating the ketones. So they're very efficient cardiovascular, so you get a lot of endurance for your heart and your diaphragm and also your nervous system, but it's inefficient making them, so basically waste energy, which is what we want. To get a nice fat burning effect from it as well. And last but not least, we've just got some salted nuts. So again, a couple of reasons for this. As I mentioned before, you want the vasodilation effect, where your veins come out, you get more blood and oxygen into the system, into your muscles that you're working. So the salted nuts contain an amino acid called L-arginine, which is what a lot of pre-workout products, if you have a look on the label, that's what they have in to cause the vasodilation effect. It's also in fish and some other products, but they're really easy to take. So just you've got your coffee, coconut oil in, just a small handful of nuts. You don't want to be bloated, you don't want blood going to your stomach and away from your muscles, so that's why you shouldn't eat too soon before the workout. But these are just a small handful of nuts, don't get full, and you can get that effect as well. And also it'll have a slow absorbing fat, so towards the end of your workout they'll actually start to come into your system. You might get that extra kick, that second wind that you need. And also salted, there's a reason I put this in as well. So salt, the sodium in them, that is very important for increasing your blood plasma, so it helps for the pump. You hold more water in your blood. Blood's a very high percentage of water, so you get a bigger pump when you train, more blood into the muscle. And then the sodium is also needed for muscle contraction, so you can push harder for longer. So all this, you should find you get a big buzz, you can train harder, you get a nice pump, veins might be coming out a bit, and you can go for longer. So really cheap, give it a try. 30 to 45 minutes before you get in the gym is usually what I recommend, morning or before you train. So give it a try, let me know what you think. Please like and share my page, and thanks for listening, guys. So happy pre-workouting. Cheers.